Yes.
Yep. Do you know that Twitch has made it so that creators take 50-50 instead of 70-50, and now they're pumping out more adverts?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It's like how YouTube will censor quote-unquote adult content that's not really adult at all, but you will blatantly see like advertisements for like freaking hentai games that literally breaks its own TOS that they banned and blocked other people for. It's ridiculous.
So
It's like, oh, you're okay with these titties as long as they're giving you millions of dollars. I see.
well, not only that, the 70-30 split was always for, I think, partners, not affiliates. So the the majority of people are affiliates. So they were always at a 50-50 split. That's why most people are jumping ship. But I've met some great people here, which is why I'm staying on Twitch, because I want more of the community than anything else. Sure, the money's nice and I love it. I'm small time. So I'm not really making that much anyways.
It's kind of like why everybody else still uses Twitter. Like, yeah, it sucks now, but where else are you going to go?
I went to the competitor.
Yeah, I deleted my Twitter handle as soon as Elon Musk took over.
Same. Solidarity.
What is considered to be Twitter's competitor, though? That's kind of like what I'm wondering.
Oh, Mastodon.
Oh, I never even heard of that.
That's
I'll have to look into that.
Yep. So here we go. You guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
No.
Well, who wants to recap last time?
No. We failed. We suck. That's what happened last time. We were literally at the finish line. We had the guy in our sights, but then we fucking tripped. We fucking tripped literally over the edge. Two of us fell, over 50 feet, nearly died, and he got away. That's what fucking happened last time.
You're not salty at all.
Not at all. I'm totally not salty that I specialized in athletics and couldn't even pull off a simple athletics check.
Well, to be fair, it was acrobatics, not athletics.
Oh, fair enough.
Does anybody else want to give an overview of the rest of the day instead of the ending?
Absolutely
so before
not.
that happened, we proceeded to keep exploring the sort of tree houses that we had ended the previous session in. We dealt with some more monsters. I pushed another druid off a ledge. They're really bad about staying near non-guardrailed edges. We met some lovely leshies, and we liberated some gnomes, I believe.
Yes, the original owners of the place.
And we learned that they were the original owners, and we got them to safety before, tragically, deciding that gravity shall win. Well, Trudy and Lorelei.
Trudy literally went on the zip line, not thinking the dude would cut it out the other end. To be fair, we all literally just stood there and watched too.
No, we had a full discussion. Like, should we go round or should we just run straight at it? And we were saying, well, we should probably go round. And then, bam!
I fell
Leroy
down through
Jenkins.
branches and smacked my face on the floor.
It's all right. I saved your life again.
You did.
Speaking of a side note, I loved how, what was it, last session you made a point to talk about how deadly and lethal your whip is, and then I couldn't help but remember, wait, weren't you literally flinging that thing around the cabaret in the very first session?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Life is a cabaret, old chum.
All right.
And a box of chocolates and
And
many other
And a
things.
box of chocolate. All
That
right.
it is.
So, you guys want to head back up? Do you want to head up to the? You want to be on the first story?
I think, even though it's clear that he's not there, we should at least go up and investigate the room he was in, because it might have some clues as to where he went off to. We can't go back completely empty-handed.
Yeah.
And who
Well,
knows? we might
it
get
took
lucky
us
and-
like it took us less than 2 minutes to get you up. How far could he really have gotten?
Well, we had to spend half an hour. We had to spend a substantial amount of time trying to heal people down there, though.
Oh, I
You
remember we
need to
did.
move us because we're
treat wounds.
outside the walls.
Yeah, he had almost 30 minutes to an hour to escape.
Mm-hmm. I will put you back on the inside over here.
But he's not so far gone that we might not be able to track him
Yeah.
and find out where he went to.
Mm-hmm.
But we also really need to consider, are we prepared for this fight? Because I don't think anybody has any healing potions, do they?
Let's have a look.
We were pretty badly off even before people plunged from the top window.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm actually better off now. I'm not on the precipice of death. I actually have a decent chunk of health pool, so in a way, it kind of helped me.
I have a healing potion, a lesser one, so a level 3 one.
As do I. And I'm also uninjured.
Okay.
I have a
So-
minor healing potion. And I don't have any spell slots, but I do have one scroll of magic missile.
And I'm somewhat banged up. It's not like it's not like I'm at full health, but I'm not exactly hurting too terrible right now.
You best have the scroll in hand then. Because you don't want to be like, oh, 2 actions. Oh.
Okay, so in order to get to where Bolam was running to see the room that he was in, which way should we go?
All right, let me double check. We still need to go back upstairs. We're still
Exactly.
on.
But we could use the northern stairwell.
Oh,
Good.
instead,
Yeah.
yeah. We definitely shouldn't backtrack exactly where we went because we kind of made that mistake twice last time, and they knew exactly where we were coming from. So I think circling around to the northern stairwell would be the better idea.
Mm-hmm.
There's also still a half-injured spider that we never finished off that's running around somewhere that we got to worry about.
Dream spider.
Yep.
So we're going to go up this way.
Mm-hmm.
Lead ahead. Oh, you're apparently prone.
Yeah, he's crawling. He's crawling.
Did we remove the trap that was in front of this door? Because if not, I'm making an effort, and
By the way, you're
Wait.
crawling.
I'm
Oh,
crawling.
no, it's...
I
Yeah, you had
fixed it.
prone.
I fixed it.
I'm okay with that.
You don't want to crawl on this floor, it's really filthy.
So, quick question, Estra, did you spend an
Mhm.
extra 10 minutes resting so you can get rid of your wounded condition?
I
Same
think
with
once
Trudy. And same with Lorelai.
I don't think 10 minutes would make any difference to that.
Well, no,
I can't.
If,
I'm not full health.
Okay. Well, Estra is.
Yeah,
I'm not
true.
at full health.
Yeah, you have to be
I
at
thought-
full health.
I thought we spent all the time that we needed to patch up
Yeah.
down there last time.
You did. You patched up. Getting rid of the wounded condition at 10 minutes of rest, where you basically let your
No.
body recover.
Or using treat wounds.
Well, yeah, we should probably do that then, shouldn't we?
Well, I did a treat wounds, which brought me back up to full. That removes the wounded condition, doesn't it?
You
Successful treat wounds.
Well, I'll double check, but I thought you also had to wait, so...
It's like the option of like when you're at max HP, then and you didn't do like a treat wounds.
The
Then
wounded
you can
condition
spend
ends if
10
someone
minutes.
successfully restores hit points to you with treat wounds, or if you're restored to full hit points and rest for 10 minutes.
So the first condition was fulfilled.
Yeah, for Estra it was.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we should probably rest to get the wounded condition off of other people, shouldn't we?
Because
Well, he's-
it will help.
Yeah.
There's only one person we have to fight. We already know what he can do, and he's getting further away with every moment. I don't think a siesta
Alright.
is appropriate. What do people want to vote?
I'm fine with either.
Okay,
All right.
I'm fine with either.
Nick.
I'd like to go and chase that bastard down for cutting the rope. I'm really pissed
Okay.
at him.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, be angry at him for your poor decisions.
Yeah, I will.
I do that to Nick all the time. Just like, Nick, this is all your fault. My own poor decisions. Are we using any exploration actions?
You are. You should
We've
tell me.
already explored all these spaces.
No exploration.
I mean-
actions.
Scouting.
Anytime you're moving, you must use some kind of exploration action. It's highly recommended.
Well, it's
Oh,
not that
okay.
you must. It's that it is beneficial.
I said
to
highly
you.
recommended. Yeah.
I think I am going to either. I'm going to be an oddball, and I'm going to use repeat a spell,
Good for you.
and I'm going to repeat detect magic.
Oh,
You expected anything else?
This is Nick we're talking about.
This is
Does anybody, before we get further, does anybody need to be topped off? Who has any kind of missing damage?
If you're talking about lay on
I
hands,
need some HP.
Hold on. If you're talking about using your lay on hands, you would have to spend 10 minutes to refocus, and you won't have it in battle.
Well, I also have my daily devotion spell that will let me regain a focus point,
Okay.
and I haven't used that yet.
do you mean desperate prayer?
Yes, desperate prayer.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I'm a bit low.
Okay, so that's Trudy.
Mm-hmm.
Target. Let me pull up my thingy.
If I listen at the staircase to the upper level,
I do
do
not have
I
enough focus
hear
points
anything?
for the spell. How is that possible? I haven't spent any focus points. Okay, well, I guess I can't use lay on hands for whatever reason.
Let me look. Guys.
Yeah, you'll need to manually rechange your focus points every time you use a refocus action. They don't automatically refill.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I have not spent a focus point at all. Like, I've never gotten a chance to use my lay on hands.
Then it must have not
mean-
have been filled in the first place. So go ahead and fill it
Mm.
now.
There's also a macro that you can use called refocus. If you go to the compendium packs in the top right hand corner, and then just type in refocus.
Where are my focus points even located at? It's perception initiative. I see my health points.
It's on your
It's in your
spells.
spells. It should say divine focus spells and then two little dots that say focus pool.
Oh, okay.
They're probably just empty.
There we go. Did that work out?
But like, you should drag the refocus macro on your macro bar.
Okay, so where's that at?
If you go to the top right hand corner, you see where there's a book.
Yeah.
Just type in the search bar refocus,
Okay.
and then you see the guy with the forehead with the eye on in the middle of it. Just
Yeah.
drag that to your macro bar, to an empty space,
Okay.
and then click that every time you want to refocus, and it'll come up in the chat telling the GM that you've refocused.
Okay.
Does it include the oracle perks for refocus, or does it just
Yep.
give you your focus point back? Oh, it does.
It did it for psychic as well.
So it puts your curse from moderate back down to minor automatically.
I don't
Did
know
the
about
heal-
that, but
Well,
it does the
that's
refocus points.
I know that it's the focus points, but I'd like it to do all the things.
Mm.
Did the heal work?
Roll the healer. Oh, is it?
Yeah, you haven't rolled the healing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a static. So
6
Uh,
anyway.
Yep, 6. That gets me to full, and we can spend another 10 minutes whilst you refocus to get your thing back, and I can take off wounded.
Well, remember, you guys stated that you didn't want to wait around for wounded, so that's why she brought up the fact she had desperate prayer.
Yeah.
Give me a
So I got
perception
myself
check for listening.
All of us, or
No, Estra, you gave it to me.
okay?
I did.
You hear the wind whistling through the branches and creaking of the tree. You listen up the staircase. Wherever is up there seems to be more open than down here. But you do not hear anyone.
Thank you. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yup.
Go, go, go.
Hold on, before I go up there, shield raise, sword out.
Oh, do we all have hero points? What? Because
Let me sheath that. Let me drop my sword.
That would be a good idea.
There you go. Everything's reset.
No, my 2 hero points, but I never used that session.
Yeah, you got to reset them.
All right, I'm going up the stairs, armed and ready.
All right. What's the
Sword
order
out,
so I
shield
know?
up.
I think
Lorelei,
we-
Trudy, Estra, Sabrina.
Mhm.
I believe.
Oh yeah, I need to take off the exploit vulnerability.
I think I'll start holding my maestro's instrument, which is most definitely absolutely not a banjo.
Do 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 do.
Are we sneaking? Are we being stealthy? Or are we just running up the stairs?
I'm sustaining spell, so I don't know if I can be.
Okay.
I mean, I'm being as cautious and stealthy as somebody in clanky armor can be.
All right. Is that the separation you want, Sabrina?
No.
Okay. Get in the. All right. Thank you. Hold right there. As you head upstairs, a couple of different things you guys are gonna. What is your perception?
13.
14.
How do I see what that is?
It is your perception plus 10.
On your
15.
character sheet. So on the left-hand side, where it says perception, and then you see the plus sign, and then you put 10 on top.
Okay, so 14.
All right. Okay, so you guys aren't gonna miss these two. They're both there and waiting.
So I presume we have to go around this way first before.
Correct.
Yeah.
So Lore is in the front.
Have they spotted us?
Oh yeah, they knew you were coming.
We were
Weird.
making a lot of noise.
We are going straight into an.
So we need to do a perception check.
I'm putting
Judy
you-
just goes, "Oh, I'm gonna get that bastard."
I imagine the shriek of anguish as Trudy fell from the tower was quite audible.
Did I get a nat 1?
Yes,
You
you
did.
did.
This is my game, isn't it? This is the game where everything bad happens.
It could be.
We all rolled disastrously.
It really is not
Honestly-
that great.
But I would rather our turns all be clumped than like super spread out.
Oh, Esther or Laura, you gotta decide who wants to go first.
That's true. I'll let Lorelei go first.
All right.
Sounds good.
And here we go. So, Bolin, as you guys remember, I'll show you what he looks like. Our fanciful druid here is clearly upset at the fact that he hears 4 voices when he should only be hearing 2. And let's see, do I want to do this?
Wait, he didn't escape? Dumbass.
What he will do is he looks at Lorelei and he points at her. And Lorelei, you feel the clothing on your body start to warp and
Pervert.
tighten. And I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Makes a hentai moan when I do so too. Public or blind? I get to public rolls, right?
Just for
Blind.
that. Just for that.
There's like, I know there's a hentai out there about this shit.
There, as it tightens up, you just flex your muscles because you have so many of them, and the fabric seems to try and strangle you.
Can I just flex out of my clothing and only be wearing the metal bits?
You are carrying a steel shield, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Asked that last time. It's still going.
See, because I feel like if I did that, he wouldn't be able to do that ability on me again.
Instead, he's going to cast this at you.
Oh.
He's going to cast Angle Bolt. He gets it.
I don't have a chance to use a reaction yet, do I?
You do, but this doesn't do damage if that's what you're talking about.
Okay, fair enough. Because, yeah, I think my reaction requires... Yeah, it would require a strike to hit me.
It does.
Okay.
Which reaction?
Eerie Flicker.
Ah, yeah.
Because I was thinking, like, oh, Tangle Foot, if I Eerie Flicker out of it, I wouldn't get tangled and I'd still be free to move.
Post up your flicker for me?
It
I
would
think we
actually...
did this before last session.
Yeah, we did. It has to be a strike, but I'll post it up anyways. There you go.
Well, it is a flat check. And this is considered an attack, so a flat check. Still hit.
Because I also picked Monster's Vision, so yeah, they might become frightened.
Yep, he still hit you.
Ah, damn it.
Alright, that is his turn. Now...
Both times I've used Eerie Flicker, it hasn't worked out.
It's a 50-50 shot, primarily. Alright.
Could you describe the line of sight situation we're in?
You guys are basically climbing up the stairs, and as you get up here, I will describe the room for you.
Thank you. So they can't target us at the moment.
Can I relay what I see?
Well, I was going to read the description so everybody knows.
Oh,
I
okay.
just want. I'm just like. I think. Owen's thinking the same thing as me. Is that there's this big huge log in the way, and I don't know how like you can see around that. Is that what you're thinking? Or...
It was. I was just curious about the line of sight, like whether he could see round the tree to Lorelei or not.
Had them in the wrong position.
Okay. That's resolves it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. This open-air platform has no proper walls, only a screen of leafy branches on all sides and a dense roof of wood. The floor is a chaotic parquet of mismatched boards carefully fitted to allow living branches to fill the gaps between them. Rope bridges lead north and south, and a staircase to the east winds down. Now, out of nowhere,
I don't like hearing that.
It's the Spooder.
see, yeah, it's fast enough.
Excuse me.
Or you are not sure. You hear something playing against your armor, and it isn't until you look down it's not hit.
I hate you. You are not making me kill something so adorable and fluffy.
I'll let everybody see it.
So
That would look so cute
And it steps
around my collar.
and disappears.
Oh, it's one of them.
a disappearing heterochromatic fox.
Nope.
Can we tame it?
But I just want to pet it.
I mean, I have a feeling.
Take that energy and channel it into doing a non-lethal on Bolin, please.
I don't know. I want to see my weapon a sec. I don't think I can.
Here's a good question. Can I even make non-lethal strikes with my sword?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
declare that your attack is non-lethal and your weapon is a lethal weapon, you take a -2 penalty.
Yes.
And the inverse is also true.
Okay.
Whereas if your weapon has the lethal trait, then it can't be used in that way.
Yep, so it says here, unlike ordinary whips, a scorpion whip doesn't have the non-lethal trait, making it deadlier in combat, but less effective when the wielder seeks to bring foes in alive.
Well, just don't hit him when he's weak then.
Yeah.
Now this guy is going to do.
Oh, I see their HP.
Don't worry about it.
Shillelagh.
I wonder how that works. Holy shit, they get striking.
Yes.
That's fucking powerful.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
He will do that. And he is
Shillelagh in D&D sucks.
He's going to step forward here. All right. Lorelei.
Is there somebody that
You can see this guy.
Yeah, that's the only guy I can see.
Yep.
But there's somebody else I'm guessing.
Let's see. You did hear another voice.
I did. Alright. I guess I'll keep the boss occupied for now.
You might want to manually move to each squares because you have to go around that round thing. Go through it.
Yeah.
If you press space at each waypoint, it'll let you waypoint the movement so that you don't have to do it in multiple clicks.
Oh, nice.
It tells you that yellow's the another
Okay,
movement.
Lorelei, you need to do a tumble through because you went through his square.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah. So
Damn it. I just wanted to run in front of him. Is it too late to undo that now?
Does she have enough speed to just go round him?
She does, but
Okay.
that's something you need to pay attention to. Because after this, I'm gonna start calling you on it, and you're gonna have to do it.
Okay.
So you
So
should
is-
take a swashbuckler dedication.
No, I mean, if I'm already locked into it, I'll totally do it. So what do I roll?
It would be
Acrobatics.
acrobatics versus his reflex.
Okay. Acrobatic. An acrobatic.
To understand something, if you're going through someone's foot range and they've got attack of opportunity, tumble through is an action to get to
It's
go
still
through
provoked.
that.
No, specifically moving through their square requires tumble through. Attacks of opportunity still get revoked because tumble through is still a move maneuver. Rogues get the special ability if they take it, but they can make you flat-footed if they successfully tumble through. So they can take
Yeah, we have that on our Sunday game.
The only exceptions are when like someone's prone or asleep or dead or unconscious or immobilized or something.
Yeah. Traits are everything, so what traits are attached matter. So, one successful move, I think that was 30 feet, so that required 2 movement. And
Alright.
versus,
So did I tumble through?
Let's check. That is a successful tumble through.
All right. So I got one more move left.
You got one more action left.
Swing and a miss.
Gonna miss.
Well, it ends my turn.
Okay.
At least I accidentally rolled myself into the good, better positioning. I think.
Hey.
I mean, he does have to turn away from you guys now.
So I'll start with a stride. So that is 15 feet of movement. I am going to target Bolin and I'm going to attempt a demoralize. No, that didn't work. So instead, sorry, not instead. So after that, I will cast Soul Siphon. So I think that needs a Fortitude save from him.
Hello?
Hello?
For some reason, my mic turned off. I've been talking this entire time and I didn't know it.
Oh no.
Okay. The last thing we heard, I think, was you telling us about movement speed and tumble through.
Okay,
Yeah.
then my mic itself went muted on its own.
Okay.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
He
You
successfully
fight
made
right
his
after.
fortitude save.
Critical success or success?
That's a success, so he takes that.
Okay. And I think that means I get 1 temporary hit point.
Correct.
And that also increases the power of my Oracle Curse and weakens me.
Yep.
I can just get that on there. And while I'm doing that, I will end my turn. Do I have one more action? No, I don't. So I'll sort that out while someone else is playing.
Sabrina.
Yep. I'm gonna cast Shield.
Alright.
I'm gonna pull out my Scroll of Magic Missile.
This is
Ah,
why they
good.
said to carry it with.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't be using it on this turn anyway.
Yep.
This is my second turn. I'm gonna stride my ass around. That's 3 actions, ending my turn.
Nolan, this is personal, you fucking twat! And I'm going to move. How much movement do I actually have? I forgot.
Is it 25?
30.
Ah.
Elf.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot you weren't human.
I am gonna go.
Yeah, you're the only
here.
normal one.
And I'm going to do the thing that thermatorges do best.
Wait, vulnerability?
So close to flanking.
Die.
Well, he is flanking.
No, I am
He's got a
flanking.
whip.
Yeah, because he'd be turned to be facing me now, wouldn't he?
Success.
Yep. There is no
Highest weakness
facing
is
in
none.
this.
Personal antithesis then.
Yep.
Alright, and then
Does he
I'm
need-
gonna be like, I'm gonna whip him.
Does he have flat-footed on?
It will
It's
automatically
automatic.
configure.
Oh, okay.
I have to put flat-footed for
Um,
special conditions. That's all. You hit?
Hit. That's like that. Takes 8 points of damage.
Careful.
Oh, why am I there?
I was checking.
Oh.
So, you know what? You guys are perfectly set up for this. Yeah.
Fireball.
Oh, he moved. I'm gonna take another attack on
Step.
Jimmy.
Does not
Step.
prevent.
Oh,
5 foot.
god damn it! I didn't
Not
hear
to
the step
cite
very
the
well.
old magics to her. She was there when they were written.
We're gonna catch both of you in this.
Oh no.
All right. So it's a new round, right? So I got my reactions back.
Yes, you got
Here's
your
my-
reactions back.
Okay, so let me double check this.
I'm re-rolling.
Alright, so Berlin has to make the choice.
Nat 20. No damage.
Very nice.
But Lorelei
Imagine
could,
it Matrix style.
so
Except
Lorelei could use Glimpse to protect Sabrina instead, I guess.
nope, because Sabrina is not within 15 feet.
Ah. I
It
thought
would have
was
only worked.
15.
It would have only worked. Both the attacker and the people I'm trying to save have to be within 15 feet of me.
20.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sabrina.
Sorry, Sabrina.
It happens.
Well, you got very lucky.
Singed.
I still have my reaction, right? That didn't
Yes,
waste it.
yes. Oh, you got lucky.
He must have rolled.
He did. Oh, very bad.
Ooh, thank God. Because that looked very devastating.
Oh, I wasted a hero point for that.
Yes, you did.
To avoid 1 damage. Right.
4 damage. Because
Yep.
I crit failed.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it would
so I
have
went
been
from
4
crit fail
damage.
to crit success.
And it doesn't let me see what it was before.
Now, Rudy,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna have a little bit of fun.
Okay.
Excuse me.
As something visible target.
Sweet. So I got flat-footed. Great.
Invisible or concealed?
Well, it becomes visible after its attack finishes.
Okay.
Did I have flat-footed on?
You didn't, but it didn't matter.
Okay.
It missed.
I didn't want to click it back and forth.
Oh, okay.
And it will step and fade away.
Bastard.
What's your perception DC again?
My perception DC is 14. So I'm not going to see it.
Alright. This guy is going to step up. Target Trudy, as you seem to be the most boisterous of them all.
Not wrong.
Going to strike. Miss. And he will strike again. Critically.
Oh,
Nice.
misclicked.
Yeah, you gotta wait until I tell you he gets hit.
Sorry.
I know you're ready. You're ready to use that.
I am.
Lorelai. It's your turn.
That was my one reaction that worked. Okay. So, just be careful to make sure I don't have to tumble through anybody again. I'm gonna get right here. That way I'm in prime position to help everybody.
Okay.
That's one move. Or action, sorry. Let's see.
And I want to point out, you have not stated you were doing it non-lethally, so those were both lethal strikes, but luckily you don't.
That is very true. Thank
Estra.
God I suck.
Hey, so I focus my will on the other corrupted Oaken Steward who's standing in the midst of my party members.
Mm-hmm.
And using the instrument I'm holding, I put my fingers to the lyre and cast a charm spell.
Ooh. Lift it up.
Let's see if I can link that. Okay. Now I need to have it in my items only spells, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
So,
And make sure you target him. I remember right, he's gonna get bonuses because you guys are.
do I just drag it in?
Yeah, you can just drag it in.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Okay.
You might just go grab a charm spell. Drag it in.
It might be the wrong school. Maybe I can't cast it at all. Oh, there it is. There it is. First. So I keep on playing my music and attempt to wrap him in the charm spell so that he will become distracted and won't harm us.
He seems unaffected, but
Oh.
he doesn't think you did anything of note.
Oh, look at that. You can rotate your token.
Yes, you can.
If you do control and the arrow keys, it flips.
That's awesome.
Everyone's too closely spaced for me to use a co spell.
Alright.
Whoops.
You can use the arrow
Yeah,
keys
that's
to
a
move.
2 action. So you have 1 action.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I will attempt to demoralize the new Oaken Steward then
All right.
by calling out to him and telling him that his situation is hopeless and that he is doomed.
Shit. Sorry. Ooh,
Critical
nice.
success.
Oh,
When a scary, goth, non-binary person tells you you're doomed, you believe it. And then it's my turn.
Yep. Sabrina.
yeah. Going Super Saiyan. Can you work with like?
Why would it ever want to do that?
Good question. Good question.
Unleash Titan. Go Super Saiyan.
Can I non-lethal a spell? I'm gonna assume no, but I'm just asking.
Let me check.
Okay.
I remember right, that might be... It's a feat.
Oh, okay.
It's a meta magic. Yep.
Alright. Then my 3-action magic missile will be cast. Do I cast from the scroll? In like Foundry?
If you go to the scroll, it should have a cast button. Go to your inventory.
Use scroll. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Alright. And who are you
And
targeting?
I'm going to put a 1 bolt on Bolin and 2 on Druid.
Okay.
Before you do that, there's an actual magic missile macro that handles that.
Oh, okay. I think I have that.
You can drag that out. You just select both of them and then
Yep.
run it.
And it's complaining at me because I used the goddamn scroll already.
just use the regular scroll.
Yeah, I am.
Target who you want with each damage. The first one to Bolin. That's damage.
You should be doing it. So 5 to Bolin to the.
Alright, it was successful.
Cool. That's 3 actions. That's my turn.
Yep. Rudy.
I am going to exploit vulnerability on the Shillelagh man.
Okay. If I remember right, that drops it off of Bolin.
No. I'm just putting more weaknesses on anyone on the battlefield.
Okay.
I can post the.
You
exploit
gain the
vulnerability.
following effects until you exploit vulnerability again.
Really?
Yes.
I guess maybe that's a later feat. Okay. In that case, then, I'm gonna trip Bolin. Fail it! Oh. Then I'm gonna hit, do exploit vulnerability on the side.
Okay.
Select one film. I does it automatically.
Yep.
Success. You gain feared. Is he scared?
Yeah. Estra was really, really scary.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
I'm getting distracted. Hits.
Thanks to the frightened.
9 points of damage. And I look at Bowen and said, "You're next for cutting me down like that."
There is a literal feat much later in the tree for like when you slay something and you can get a free intimidate on a enemy.
And
Cool.
thank you for the person that sent me the message about the music being too loud. Right? Well, going to cast this, and it is verbal only. He is going.
Is that a manipulate action?
The
Oh no, 'cause
verbal only.
I'm
Yeah.
okay.
So what's our game plan for getting him down without killing him?
Well, I want to try to punch him with the hilt of my sword, see if I can't knock him unconscious.
Seems reasonable.
Or bludgeon him until he surrenders. One of the two.
You guys are lucky the dice are not in my favor today.
Well, that makes up for how they were last time. Did that say critical miss?
Yes,
Yep.
it did.
Oh my goodness. How unfortunate.
See what this thing does.
Damn, Bolin, like, don't even give me a chance to use my reactions. Like, you suck, bro. It's like I'm almost more excited for the NPC's turn because that's when I can actually do my cool shit.
Isn't that what being a paladin is all about?
Yep.
Right. Lore.
Give me just 1 second. All right, sorry about that. I had a phone call really quick.
No, you're fine.
Mhm.
You feel something bite your leg.
Ow. Did it
I
actually
do.
bite me,
No, Lorelei does.
or did it miss?
No, it hits you.
All right.
It says Trudy on the card, so I think
Does,
she was
doesn't it?
targeted. Yeah.
Then we're fix that.
It says I took 4 damage. Go for 3. Go for 1. Okay.
Oh, they were both targeted apparently.
Ooh. Well, either way, if it actually hit, I'm going to use Eerie Flicker.
Okay.
Let's try to scare this little bugger off.
Post it up again.
Yours is awakened, isn't it? You've got the awakening for yours. So are you going to use which one have you got?
I got the one that does the monsters thing.
Nice.
Oh, let me roll its flat check first.
It should be there in the chatty chat.
Mhm.
So it succeeds again.
Ah! I haven't got to succeed on this once.
Now
So
let
are
me
you?
All right.
As much as it's not your session, Lorelai, it's not the DM's either.
Is the fox frightened? Oh no, I didn't fail the check. Sorry.
No.
You really just don't like Trudy.
Apparently
It's
not.
obvious. you just hate her. Them. Sorry.
I believe this is what we call in the biz a hate crime.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Damn NBs.
See if we get the right person this time. There we go. And it will become visible again. And then snap. And let's see.
This is where we find out it breathes lightning.
Mhm.
And then fades away again. All right. Lorelai.
All right. So, specifically, using the blunt end of my sword to do non-lethal bludgeoning strikes.
All right.
I want to try to do this asshole into submission.
All right. Remember to put the. Oh, thank you, Bean. Thank you for following. Make sure to put the -2 circumstance penalty.
All right. So it would be +5. So I was just going to roll it.
You whiff.
All right. So with the -2 penalty, and then it would have been a +5, so it would just be a flat 20 now for a second strike, wouldn't it?
I guess so. If that's how your bonuses come out,
Yeah,
you got to target him.
I do have him targeted.
To help you, on your you see where your actions tab is on your character sheet.
Yeah.
You see where your weapon is.
Yes.
You see there's strike, and then there's map 5. You can click the next one along, and it'll do it for you.
Yeah. You don't have to ever work it out. You can just add your bonuses on from your sheet.
Oh, okay.
So you can see
Yeah,
there's
I
three
mean-
of them. There's 3 of them. There's the first one, which is your normal. The second one, which is map 5, and the third one, which is map 10.
Okay. I was just trying to account for the -2. I didn't know if it would do that or if it would just.
You
When
can choose to add it on when you make the attack.
Oh, okay.
This is the great thing about having GMs in my game. I don't have to say anything; they'll say it all for me.
Okay.
Apologies for usurping you.
No. This is great. I like this. So, because it's great. Because if I didn't know the answer, you guys say it, and I'm like, yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, of course you did.
Both are misses.
Okay, so how would I do the modifier for the third one? So
Go to the
modifier.
the third attack
map.
along.
Yeah, you click the map -10,
Yeah.
and then when it pops up the what type of roll, you can add a modifier in it.
I'm not sure you can actually hit though if you add on if you take the map -10 plus the -2. It might be better to do something else.
Yeah, you're right. It probably.
I think it's literally impossible.
You could aid someone else's attempt.
Or you could intimidate to bring down the chances of me being able to trip them.
Yeah, but with your luck on this trip, you're gonna nat 20 it and kill them. I'm just saying.
To be fair, it wouldn't be out of character to just kill them for Trudy. Trudy's very upset at him.
No, it wouldn't be out of character.
So how would I try to intimidate him?
Just target him and do an intimidation check. It's called demoralize.
Demoralize. Okay.
Yep.
Do you have the basic action macros thing on your macro bar?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't know it would specifically call demoralize. I was
Oh,
looking
okay.
for the button that said
Yeah.
intimidate.
Yeah,
That's fine.
That's why I phrased it the way.
There we go.
It's a failure.
Oh,
He is
failure.
strong-willed.
Oh my god.
Estra!
And that ends my
Oh,
Lorelai
okay.
literally flails angrily and then ends her turn.
So I'm now in the embarrassing position of having to do something that an oracle should never, ever, ever have to do under any circumstances. But I think that, this is one of the few. And I draw a weapon.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah. You're really not supposed to be drawing weapons if you're an oracle. So I'm going to try and hit him in the sort of the forehead area to try and knock him down non-lethally.
You're literally
Okay.
saying bonk, go to jail.
Does Sling have a reload?
Let me see. I think I have to load it. So my first action is to draw it. My second action is to load it. My third action is to strike with it.
It does have a reload of 1. So yes.
I've never used a ranged weapon in Foundry before. What's the button?
You
There's
should
a
be able to
macro.
target. You should be able to just target him.
It says you cannot use this because Sling is not loaded.
Yep, you have to go to the macro,
Oh, the reload macro.
the compendium, and then type in reload.
Sorry, I never imagined having to actually use this weapon ever.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's perfectly okay.
Then just drag the one with the plus under the macro where it says the plus, and then there's a bolt.
The one with 1 plus or 2 pluses?
1 plus.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to try and hit him with a large blunt object in the forehead.
Yes.
To try and knock him down non-lethally. And shockingly to no one, it's a critical miss. So that ends my turn.
Okay.
I swear.
Sabrina. There we go. Successfully muted a sneeze. They want to, but part of their job is to bring him back alive. As Sabrina decides, so Renaissance, Trudy and Lorelai both nearly died thanks to his machinations. Yes, one of those type of deals. All right, Sabrina, you figured out what you want to do?
I can't kill him. God.
Yeah, as a spellcaster, you're basically neutered or spayed if you don't want to kill someone.
Unless you take the non-lethal meta magic.
Yeah.
And for the record, Trudy died to his machinations. I died trying to save Trudy.
Neither of you died. You're both fine.
So I'm gonna stride over here for flanking.
I mean,
He's
I did
not-
a little on the inside.
He's not currently demoralized, so I'm gonna give that a shot. Say, come on, tree hugger. Wilt.
You could try and punch him.
That's punching's non-lethal. That's what I'm gonna do.
I know that both of us are terrible at attacks of all kinds, but it's worth a go.
Exactly. It is worth. Where is demoralized? Oh, it's not highlighted right. I said nasty words because I don't have Bon Mot yet.
Oh, he's really strong-willed.
He is very strong-willed.
That was that 20, wasn't it? Untrained.
It was a dirty 20
Oh, okay.
because I have 4 charisma.
Would it be bad of me if I pulled down an unusual alchemical bomb?
Yes. We would all take splash damage. Okay, I moved. I demoralized. Practicing like how I've seen Lorelai do it. Punch!
And miss.
Nice.
No, it hit.
I know. I was just trying to see if I could get her to go, no. Roll that damage.
1.
1!
Yay!
Hey, every little bit counts.
If only
This is
I
gonna
could
make
hear
my
like, a
hit.
damage roll.
Even worse.
Okay. That will end my turn, and now I am stupefied.
Here's a question. Because I've got one hand free, right?
Technically,
What I
yes.
want to do is I want to trip him and then just jump on top of him.
Well, first see if you successfully trip him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we successfully grappled him and immobilized him, does that count as ending things?
It could.
There's one other enemy.
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
Deal with the fox.
I'm hoping if
Nat
Nice.
20!
I swear! I swear!
You didn't say you were trying to be non-lethal. Roll that damage.
You did.
I didn't. 6! And he's now prone. And I'm going to jump on top of him and try and pin him down.
Give me a grapple. It would crack me up if you crit failed this one.
I'm going to grapple.
Grapple.
Where's grapple? GGG grapple, and that's at -5.
Oh,
Critical
you did.
failure! I land prone! This is my game.
Or he could choose to grab you, but I don't think he can do that from prone.
See. Because I know prone has specific rules. Let me pull it up.
Unless he, like, grabs your ankles or something.
See. You can take cover while prone and hunker down to get greater cover. The only move actions you can do are crawl and stand, but you can make attacks at a -2 penalty. But you know what? We're gonna do this. We're going to counter grapple. He gets that chance.
But I am now prone.
Yes. Go ahead and.
Unless he grabs you. If he grabs you, then you don't fall prone.
No, he's still. No, you're both prone on the ground.
It says or. You don't automatically fall prone if you critical fail. You can either be grabbed or fall prone.
Oh, then he's just gonna make you fall.
Okay.
But he's now prone on the floor.
You're both rolling around on the floor.
Yeah, you're both rolling around on the floor.
And third action, I'm going to exploit vulnerability.
At least it wasn't detect magic.
Don't threaten him.
Failure.
Failure, yep.
Okay. That's my turn.
Yep, and it's his turn. You see him seem to focus, and every plant around you, this does not provoke attacks of opportunity, starts growing these long thorns, and these vines reach out and make everything within a 10-foot radius from difficult.
Woohoo! Which means you can't step.
Probably only to us.
No comment.
Is that 3 actions or? Okay.
Placed it where you guys can see.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know what? Since we're rolling around the ground, I'm gonna do this. He
Am I
fails.
still prone?
Yeah, you're still prone. He just misses you, Trudy, as he tries to grapple
no.
you to use you as a shield.
Nice. Both that he missed and that he would use you as a shield.
I'm gonna punch him.
So
It's probably the most appropriate action, I guess.
Yeah. And
It's
as
like
always,
repeatedly punching. Can someone search for the fox to make him hidden?
we'll hit you this time, Trudy. Or not Trudy, but Lorelai. The fox
Oh,
hits-
really?
Yeah, the fox hits you again.
All right, let's see if it works. Come on, eerie flicker.
It works this time.
Nice.
Do I do the flat check?
No, the creature does.
Yeah, the
Oh,
creature
okay.
does. I
Nice.
accidentally posted it twice when I was trying to do something.
So finally, when this thing goes to bite me, I flicker out of existence, and for a glimpse moment, it sees an eldritch monster beyond its comprehension.
And it will step and fade away. And give me a... What is your perception, D?
14.
Who has the highest perception DC?
I've got a
14.
15.
15.
Yeah, it's Estra.
Okay.
Estra does not see it. It's not in her line.
I think you folks have got the target handled, so I'll probably focus on the fox next.
All right. Lorelai.
We're just rolling around.
All right.
It's becoming a cartoon cloud.
It is becoming a cartoon cloud.
It's punching time. All non-lethal strikes, just punching away with the hilt of my sword.
All right.
I want to specify that, but since you guys taught me how to do modifiers here,
Yep.
let me put that as -2. Hit the add button.
You hit?
Nice. Is there a penalty to the bonus or anything? Or the damage, I mean. Bleh. Or is he still conscious?
Is unconscious.
Thank goodness.
I will use my second action to spit on him, and my final action to literally wipe my feet off in his general direction. And
Those are
then-
both free actions.
Huh?
Those are free actions. You can use those whenever you like.
Oh.
You don't have to waste a turn on them.
Yeah.
But what I would suggest is to do a search action for this fox.
Already passed the turn.
Oh,
Yeah. You can't search in combat, but I will do a seek.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so when I reach out to the veil beyond and attempt to sort of home in on the life force of this fox, do I sense its location?
Not.
Okay. I'm going to have to take sterner measures then. Apologies. So my second action will be a stride.
All right.
And
Give
I am
me a
going-
reflex save. As the thorns scratch at your...
Okay.
Oh, it's all difficult terrain too.
Yes, and it's all difficult.
ooh, nice.
Very nice.
Not for Estra.
Estra be nimble, Estra be quick.
Mm-hmm.
Extra
Okay.
come in on a pogo stick.
Exactly. Okay. So I am going to cast Haunting Hymn. If I can do that. No, it's too many actions. Can't do that. So, delete that. And instead cast shield. And that ends my turn.
Rena.
Alrighty. I'm going to attempt to cast shield.
Okay.
But being stupefied 1, I need to make a...
Flat check. Yep.
Yeah. So it's 5 plus stupefied 1, so...
6.
Come on. Beat a 6.
Got an 8.
Okay. I cast shield.
Yes. Cast shield.
Now I would like to seek... You can either do a burst or a cone, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Where was your haunting hymn, Estra? It was right here. Or no, you didn't.
I didn't end up casting it, but it was sort of this area, vaguely.
Okay.
Just because that's the last place I saw it.
So I will do sort of a cone headed this way.
Okay. Do not see.
The last. I don't want to move with all these thorns. So I am just going to draw a throwing knife in preparation. And in my turn. Cool.
Pretty.
I am going to seek in this direction, or search. Yeah,
Mhm.
seek, whatever.
Think. Yep. You do not see it.
Okay, that's my first action. Second action is I'm going to seek this way.
Okay. Hiding in the...
Over there. Oh, you could reveal it and then give it the hidden.
What are
can
you
give it
doing
the
with
hi-
your
the
action?
Hidden condition. I want to... If I can see it and it's hidden to me, I want to recall knowledge. Sorry, I want to exploit vulnerability as my third action.
You don't want to point it out to us?
Yeah, okay, I want to point it out to you as my third action.
All right. I'm looking for the hidden condition, and
You can type in on the compendium thing for condition manager, and then drag that. I always have that as a thing, and it'll be. You can click that on something, and then there'll be a listed somewhere. Yeah. That means it'll give the DC 11 flat check.
Okay.
Yeah. So I point it out and I say, "It's over there! Quickly, go get it!" And that's my turn, I think. Because if the point out is an action,
that's
it's
correct.
two seek actions, yeah.
All right, its turn. Realizing that it is compromised,
Let's see.
It's not going to do well against 4 heavily armed people who just beat up its boss. I'm going to pull the life force right out of it, so it better run.
Oh, come on. It's not its fault it had an asshole for an owner. What if we try to be nice to it? Want it as our pet.
Remember that time we tried to subdue a kobold in the beginner box and it gave us so much trouble and it would have been better to just cut its throat?
Nope.
I remember being very nice to a trapped unicorn and it paid off.
Well, all of you failed. I eventually succeeded.
It will run away. So unless you guys follow, this
Not a chance.
Go
Wait,
well,
follow.
Fox. Live a
Live your
long and
life.
happy life.
Now unburdened by society.
Yep.
So, time for rope.
Yep.
50 feet of it. How poetic.
Yep. And you can successfully loot them and
Staff, dagger, leather, armor.
These are ascetics
Oh,
who
I
don't
can't-
like possessions. They're so poor.
I can't open his sheet.
because he's only unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh,
I will search him
Yeah.
thoroughly, disarm him, and take anything of value that he has.
Mm-hmm.
Anything of
But-
interest.
Don't forget with a spellcaster, in case they've got any verbal only rather than somatic spells, it might be best to gag him too.
Oh, for sure.
All right, I will place this in your party trade stuff that you get off him.
ooh, unusual staff. Could be good for Estra or Sabrina.
Yeah.
Did we spend all of our money? I think we did.
I don't know if we had.
Let's try and identify the staff.
Yeah. Yeah, what kind of
It won't take long for you guys to realize that you have to unroot Olin from his location to stop all the vines and the thorns. But once you move him
Okay.
from that square, they fade away.
Oh, nice, nice.
It won't take long for him to actually wake up from being conscious.
Okay.
Mhm.
So can we do the restraining right
Yes.
now?
Yeah, you,
Yeah.
he's for
and
all
then
intents
he
and
can-
purposes restrained.
Okay.
Yeah, restrained and then gag him.
Right. So he has a lot to say when he's woke up.
Pity we gagged him.
Mm-hmm.
If only we hadn't done that, the story could progress.
Yep.
So, assuming that he's making lots of emphatic noises, what are our thoughts on letting him speak?
He has 1 hit point. I doubt he has something that can take out. I don't know. I want to figure out what the staff is first. I'm a munchkin, though.
Like
You
picking
know,
over his stuff while he's tied up.
Yeah,
Nice.
as
Okay.
nature intended.
I'll draw my sword and hold the tip at his throat, so that way it's very clear if he tries any funny business. Because he doesn't know we need to take him. He doesn't know we need to take him in alive.
Yeah, but he's a pretty wise individual as a druid. He knows
Yeah,
what
and if
he's
we didn't
caught.
kill.
Yeah. You didn't
Yeah.
kill him, there's a reason, and he knows what that reason is.
Yeah, but I'm also half Daphne, and I'm really fucking thirsty right now after all that bullshit. Too.
So if you want
Batman.
to identify it,
So say Batman never killed anybody, but he could still interrogate somebody.
Oh, he can. But he rarely just put a knife to their throat. He usually hung them upside down.
Over a 7-story building to threaten to drop him to certain doom.
Yeah, but everybody knows Batman doesn't.
Go
But he
get
does
him.
threaten with lethal force.
He does.
There you go, Sabrina.
Oh, +1. Cool.
Like my inner nerd girl is just like, don't fucking start talking about Batman.
What was the staff? Is Sabrina
Just a
willing to tell
+1
us?
staff.
Oh,
I mean, it's
Well-
still good for now. I mean,
yeah, that's a rune that we could transfer into something else easily enough
Exactly.
for one
Yeah,
of
no
the
one else
martial
has one.
characters.
Yeah, he may not
I'm sure
kill people, but
Trudy
gravity will
wouldn't
think
mind having a.
twice.
I feel like if we suspend him upside down over an edge, something's going to go disastrously wrong. We have got bad experiences with ropes in general.
Let's not do that. If he wants to speak so badly, we can do it. But
well, that's
After
what I'm
that-
saying. If I hold the sword to his throat, if he tries to cast a spell, he'll be more likely to kill himself because it's like he's not going to want to he's not going to want to.
He can lean back and avoid his throat being sliced before he can say words.
Not if we literally put him in a chokehold and hold it right there.
Okay.
Then he
that's
can't
it.
talk.
yeah, then he can't speak. He's got 1 hit point. He will die.
Let him
Wait, do
speak.
we even care what he says?
I want to hear what he says because there must be a good reason for trying to kill me.
You guys forget what he has? Or was supposed to have?
He was supposed to have a key, but he didn't. I believe.
Alright. So, let's see what he will say. This just proves that the world has gone completely out of balance with the rest of the natural world. My responsibility to cull the herd, but individuals like you come along. Gonna develop a more powerful oobly. Estra, say it for me.
Omnubliate curse.
Thank you. I only said it the one time right.
Lorelei would
That's
literally
a
just
success
go,
is a success.
Yep.
Lorelei would literally just go, omelets.
Well, if you're supposed to cull the herd, I guess you're part of the herd.
I am one with nature, unlike you.
Oh. The strongest survive, and it seems that you're not the strongest.
Where's the key?
I might not be the strongest, but it took 4 of you.
Touche.
Yeah, well, we were just unlucky, just so.
Even wolves hunt in packs.
Can you guess why we've been sent after you?
Oh, I can guess. After all, they desperately want it back, don't they?
Probably.
When they say it, what are we referring to?
If they're gonna pay uncivilized people like us.
He just kind of grins unpleasantly at you guys.
When you say cull the herd, what herd?
Of
Everyone.
It's a metaphor.
Anyone that is not part of the natural order of things. aka nature itself or druid.
Okay, that's a bit elitist. I don't like you.
Well, you already made that clear you didn't like me. I heard you screaming from downstairs. So my preferred sound out of you was the sound of you falling to your death. Somehow survives. Congratulations.
He's getting some solid hits in while he's tied up, I gotta say.
I guess everybody here.
My
is just
my whip
so
comes out and
right.
cracks.
Ooh.
Not at him, but like near him.
He
Mhm.
just kind of grins.
And I'm going to intimidate him. I'm going to... I think it's coerce,
Yes, it would be coerce.
not intimidation, right?
Well, are you trying to make him scared of you, or are you trying to get him to give you information? Because you haven't really asked him any real question.
Yeah, I'm going
Yeah.
to... I want to do a bit of both, to be honest.
Well, coercion is an intimidation check.
Yeah. See...
Mhm.
I am the best in the party, so...
Nice.
Eat my whip.
It says I'm
No.
also the best in the party.
He just looks. Oh, I guess I hit a sore spot. Not used to flying yet, are you?
I slap him.
All right, give me damage.
Non-lethally.
Yes, he only has 1 hit point.
You're going to just knock him out again. Well, he can explain himself back at the town. I've got no objections to that.
We still have to find the.
The key.
I'll tell him,
You
I
guys
just
didn't
said
actually
it's-
ask him about the key.
I've been asking about it.
Yes, but you never you just phrased that you know why we're here, and he's like, yes.
No. He said
Oh.
literally where. She said literally, "Where's the key?"
Okay.
It must have just gotten a bit lost.
It got lost.
It got
okay.
lost in the chat. Yep.
Yeah.
I will give you this.
Right.
He will
More or
tell
less
you,
literally.
because he'll turn to you, and this is when he gets slapped. Is you're too late. I already gave it to Kanepa the Slim. And then
Yeah, like-
slap, and he falls over.
Yeah, like
Okay.
literally while everybody else is getting worked up by him, Lorelai is just like sitting there just like goth, like just where's the goddamn key?
I put the gag back on his mouth.
So he already gave the key.
To who? Could you put that in the chat, please?
Kanepa the Slim.
Yeah. I have no clue.
And you'll have to
who
wake
that
him up.
is.
Yeah, you'll have to wake him up to find out more.
We're not qualified to interrogate him.
Yeah. I think we should just bring him back to our contact and then proceed to ask her about this Slim character.
Yeah, but the thing is, they might be nearby. So if
let's
we go
search
back,
the room where he went to. It's probably his
Yes.
chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I could try to interrogate him.
That wouldn't be an interrogation. Anyway,
I love I've gotten under your skin so much with this guy. All right. As you guys search through here and you go back to where he's been sitting, you do find a journal hidden in the bedroll.
oh,
and I'm pinging detect magic.
Nothing magical.
Okay.
I
I go the long way around. By the way, I go down here, around, and then
yeah.
up through. I'm just like a magic radar.
All right. Hold on a second then.
And I try and be careful with the obviously looking broken
Yep.
bits.
Yeah, you find all right, so you get through there, no detect magic. Get up to the door.
And Estra will follow.
Right? What about the rest of you guys?
yep.
No, someone going to look after.
We better
Body.
leave someone guarding him.
Lorelai can guard him.
Solid choice. As long as she doesn't drink his blood or something.
I'd take a little sip.
I have no problems with that.
I'm gonna open the door.
Shall we
Hey,
inspect it first?
Yes.
already opened.
Oh.
See. Droplets of condensation beat along the exterior of this large catchment vessel in the center, occasionally dripping onto the floor. The vessel is shaped like a funnel, so that its top balloons outwards to encompass the whole ceiling, connecting to a much larger catchment at the top of the building. Pipes covered in gauges and spigots snake out from the tank in all directions along the floor and wall. Ropes and pulleys connect to a basket that can be raised or lowered through a 5-foot wide hole in the floor. Just out of the window to the southwest, a well-oiled hempen rope stretches to the window of an adjacent building, or would have if it had not been.
I'm finding it interesting that he's like saying anything against the natural order, like from a naturalist perspective, they're using like pipes and things.
He is not the one that built this place.
Yeah,
Hmm.
this is the gnome's place.
Mm. Oh, I'm not prone right now, so by the way.
Did
just,
someone mention earlier when we were getting our briefing at the Vine Hall that he's one of us, the people of the missing
Yes.
moment? Right. I wonder what happened to him.
I want to detect magic in this room.
No magic.
Okay, I am going to change my exploration action to searching.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And stop.
Oh no.
Do I see anything?
Yep, there's stuff that's going to happen.
Oh, beans.
Estra, give me a
Okay.
As you step forward and you're trying to and you're basically having to step on the pipe as you move forward, seals in the water
Mhm.
pipe burst, issuing forth high pressure water jets in random directions. And it is going to work. All right. I have to reload this act.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily,
Something
it
missed
shoots.
me.
Yeah, something missed you. The water jet manages to go straight up instead of at you and miss.
Hmm.
Actually, it shouldn't have missed because there is no range penalty. So it actually does hit you.
Oh,
Oh, no.
I can't attempt to jump and avoid it or anything.
Nope. Because this is its reaction to you stepping.
Oh, okay.
And now we go into it.
Oh joy, and Lorelei's all the way on the other side.
Yep.
But this is a hazard, so I think we should be fine. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Sabrina, roll.
Yeah. Forgot I had to click that for the...
I'm not going
Perfect.
to do music for this one. All right. It actually gets to go first. So,
Oh, no.
Rudy,
Yes. Um.
You see one of the pipes nearby that are running along the wall next to you first.
Okay. Do I take damage?
But you should. I don't know why it's being. I just got it to work and now it's not. There we go. Luckily, as it burst up into the ceiling, and you just have water that trickles down on top of you.
Okay.
Estra, the one jetting out beside you, is going to continue. And it also, just as you basically deftly slide to the side, it shoots into this area. This is
Okay, so for my first action, I'm just gonna move and I'm gonna get hit. Gonna get here.
all right. As you do that, and as you step through, more pipes burst,
Mhm.
and it will strike at you again.
Mhm.
Does it seem like there's something actually intelligent aiming these jets, or are they really just random?
No, it seems either really random or every time you move, it's all the pipes and stuff like that. Give me actually a quick perception check, Astra. You will notice that the reservoir is near bursting. And so, no kidding, that you guys are walking on pipes and stuff like that that are ready to, the seals are breaking. Because there's too much pressure behind it.
Does that perception allow me to see whether there's a release valve anywhere nearby?
No release valves.
Okay.
And it misses you, so you move, Trudy. Now what?
Does it look like it's hot in the water?
It's not doing scalding damage, so not hot
Mhm.
water.
Is it steaming or anything? I want to jump in the water.
High pressure. That's a tank. No
Oh,
kidding.
it's a
Oh
tank.
yeah, that's a tank that basically it's a funnel style that goes up through the roof
Mm.
to another tank above it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the roof is basically acting as a water catch.
Okay. Well, I'll do detect magic as my second action because I'm closer and I think there's nothing else around me like at 30 feet.
Detect magic, nothing. And I believe that's all of your turn.
I'm just trying to find. Well, no, I moved once. Did a detect magic.
2 action
got one.
spell or a 1. Click on detect magic.
It's two. Yeah. But I'm just trying to think. I'm just thinking out loud. I was like, is it really worth going further in this room?
Yes, we have to search it.
Doesn't seem to be anything of interest.
Just because it's not magical does not mean it is of interest.
Well, that's my turn.
Estra.
So, looking around the room, is there any exit or any other way out other than back where the way we came?
No, except for the way down that you guys are aware of.
Struggling to understand what our motivation is for staying in this room.
You could just leave.
Okay, I
We
will
could
do
leave,
that.
or we could attempt to release it.
I have just asked if there were any release valves. There aren't any.
Not any
I
release
was going to
valves.
puncture the tank.
There you go. That's one idea.
A disastrous idea. So I am going to step back, and you absolutely go do that. Best of luck.
Okay.
All right.
You're up.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to walk here, probably take an attack.
Let me
Unless it-
check something. As far as I know, it doesn't break the standard reaction rule. So
Okay. Thank you. Because I am going to amp a telekinetic projectile and try and bore a hole in the side of this thing. What? Alright, fine. Yep, that's my turn.
okay. All right. It is going to target each of the people still in the room.
Yep.
It will miss Trudy. And it will hit Sabrina. And gives you that much damage.
Okay. Ooh.
As the flesh-cutting jet of water at high pressure slices into your leg.
Ah, I was too hasty.
Trudy.
Cool.
I was much too hasty.
How hurt are you?
I'm holding up the correct amount of hit points I have.
Okay. Yes, I see.
Peace
Peace
out.
out.
I'm not too sure what I'm meant to be doing in this room, other than getting out.
Do what you feel your character would do.
Well, they would look around, but at the same time, I don't think I can see. Like, I want to do a seek action
Okay.
in this general direction to see if of anything that would be as a clue as to where like the key is, or as the clue as to where oh no, the key's
Alright,
gone
give me
to
a
someone
seek.
else.
Give me a seek action.
Just something of importance. Because I'm not seeing much. So that's my first action.
You see the way down. You see that the pipes are going to continue to probably burst as the seals weaken. But other than that, you importance in that seek action.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm getting out of here. See you later, Sabrina.
All right,
Thank
before you
you.
move,
Mm-hmm.
just because that way I don't have to worry about rain.
That sounds like a hit. Oh.
As you run out, another seal burst and will slice into you. This time, it'll catch your arm. Like. All right, and now you can move.
And like, oh, this. Why would you go in there? And I am going to give ready and aid action to intrude full Trudy style and intimidate Sabrina to get the fuck out of there. So I'm going to roll intimidate as a aid action
All right.
to scare her straight to do the right thing. So when she wants to do things, I'm going to scare her into it.
Hi, Coco.
Okay. Gonna put up shield. I'm gonna run.
All right. You successfully get out. We'll go ahead and end it there. After about 30 seconds, don't hear the rush of water anymore.
Someone having a shower?
That was the ambient sounds that the trap.
Yeah.
No, I meant like from the logistics of working out why the pipes are going on and off.
The pipes were used for cleaning, them to gather water. You'd have to ask the
Basically,
gnomes.
I think the stress we were putting on the room caused them to burst because they were already at capacity.
Well, we weren't using the water.
Nope, but the water hasn't been used for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we talking to Bolum or are we getting out of here?
We should get out of here.
Okay,
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I have
so
2 HP left.
Well,
presumably,
no. The other thing, the thing that we need to do though, is we need to find out if that person they're speaking about is nearby. And I guess whilst someone can do that, they could probably treat wounds Sabrina, because that'll take 10 minutes, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Also, what we could do is we could go back to where Bolin originally was and search that room.
Yes, there you go.
we already did, didn't we?
No,
I
you
don't
had
think we did.
you had the
Because
you found something, but this was a
We
hidden
found-
item.
Yeah.
what?
The
Can you
room
repeat that?
where we just ran out and I got chopped off.
No.
We didn't actually
Yeah.
search it thoroughly.
No.
We did. We searched the
No.
bookcase, we searched the desk, we searched the bed, we searched the carpet, we searched everywhere.
You did, but nobody rolled high enough to find it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But if you guys will give me secret perception roll.
I just want to do a final sweep because that's where we found him.
All right. Now the question is which way do you go?
This way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, go do that. I am not going.
But Sabrina, you want to get healed first, right?
Yes.
That's Estra.
Please patch me up.
And Lorelai, you can also spend this time to refocus too, so you get your focus point back.
Okay, I should still have it from using my desperate prayer. Excuse me.
All right. Someone
Um,
heal Sabrina. Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
I love you.
Of course you do.
Oh, that's why it was.
Look, I'm a friend of Lorelai, which means I have a predisposition to gods.
Maybe this will patch up our difficult relationship that we got from our backgrounds.
Possibly.
Don't forget to apply your immunity.
Right. And now, off to do dumb things.
Good luck.
Off to do dumb things. All right. I like your moxie. All right, stop.
Okay.
Give me a.
Oh no, the dream spider.
Oh, there. Okay. Cool.
I think I'd be with you.
Yeah, you guys said you were going together, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So move your token.
Move your token over here. And Rudy, also give me one. All right. You get to about right here. And you will notice that there are frayed ropes both ends of this bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
But
And
unfortunately,
Because
Sabrina
of the
has
weight.
triggered it because of the weight. So
we're falling again.
you're falling again.
I'm gonna do grab an edge, but can I use my whip as a thing? Or is
Well,
Sabrina
it gives
falling
you,
and
it
I
gives you
can?
a reflex to start. Sabrina's the one falling.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to.
Okay,
That's a
so
reflex save, or
hold on a second. A creature within 10 feet of one end of the bridge. Yeah, you would have triggered it here. Can attempt a DC reflex save to grab a ledge along the side of either A8 or A13, depending on which side you're closest to.
right?
So be this side.
Yeah. Okay. I
Is
will
that both
try
of us?
That's what I'm about to measure out. "15 feet that way." You know what? I'm going to give you the benefit out. You both get to make this.
Okay.
I'm gonna hero point that.
You really better. I can't run downstairs again.
Much better.
Much better. Trudy!
I'm gonna hero point that. That's worse. It's a crit fail.
So long, Trudy. It was ever your fate.
Is that a crit fail?
That is a crit fail.
I get one recovery check then.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I'm wounded 1. And I'm gonna get crit fail, so that's dying 3.
You don't even know if you're going to be unconscious yet.
The ropes,
Yeah, we don't know where
falling
you're
to the
gonna
ground.
fall.
the ropes on both sides of the bridge snap simultaneously, causing the bridge. Any creature on the bridge falls to the forest floor 50 feet below.
50 feet, that's 25 points of damage. But I crit failed though, right?
You did.
So I'm on dying 3. Do crit fails affect saving throws, or is it just attack rolls?
I believe they
For, like,
affect
dying.
saving throws.
Does it say basic?
It just says it's a saving throw to grab a ledge.
It's a basic.
Okay.
On
I
a
don't think it
critical
would
failure
affect this.
On a critical failure after its onset period, if applicable, you advance to stage 2 of the affliction or are subject to it. That's for afflictions, but
If the
So,
effect knocked
I
you out
think-
a critical success or the result of your critical failure, you gain a dying 2 condition. So it doesn't have to be an attack. It can be anything.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Someone dying 3, yeah?
Yep.
Woohoo!
And
How
then
many of these lightning sprints am I going to have to do?
where am I?
You,
We have to put myself
Sabrina,
in
you
turn
are
order.
hanging. Yes, we're gonna have to actually put you guys, everybody in turn order. Let me get rid of the carriage effect, by the way. So let's put.
What? That's a good question. What would I roll for initiative? Is it still just perception?
You would be the last one in initiative.
Yeah.
So everybody gets to roll, and then whoever's lowest, I'll just change your initiative.
Shame. Oh, crit.
Nice crit, Trudy.
It's gonna bring me to the bottom then.
All right, Lorelai. Because Lorelai can save you too, because she's got healing.
She can.
All right. So Sabrina, you are hanging from the bridge. You are 10. You are basically 10 feet down.
Okay, so it would be 40, which is 20, and I can't do that. Do I require both hands to be holding on, or could I like try and dig something out of my pack?
What are you thinking? Tell me what's going through your head so I can understand what you want.
I
to do
want to
with this.
yeet a potion at him. I want to throw a healing potion at him to try and heal him from afar.
It's not.
Don't they have to be consumed?
Yeah,
You
it
know-
doesn't
you
like
know
soak
what?
into your skin or something.
You know what?
thought-
I'm going to allow this. And specifically, Fruity's on her back, on their back, mouth open. I will give you a chance to successfully pour it from this height with a minus
like I
4
got it.
penalty to attack.
Okay.
I will.
Is this one of those D100 things?
This is one of your D100 things. Yeah, actually, yes. And roll me a D100 while you're at it too.
Okay.
I'ma
So-
die.
D100.
Just the rest of the campaign will just avoid getting you near any high place.
Yep.
Yep.
And this was at map of -4.
Yep.
So
Oh, I wasn't 69. That's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame because that would have been a lucky roll.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, I got a 15. I don't know what you wanted me to hit.
Trudy's AC,
Oh, okay.
which is currently 12.
Did I roll low high enough on the D100?
Because it is so close to 69, roll enough that they can get half the healing.
Oh, hell yeah.
So just like you fling it down and just like a little bit splashes into her mouth.
Yep.
I think because I'm one hand, like I'm holding on, right? So
Yeah.
I pull it out of my thing. I bottle flip it towards him and then mage hand the cap off and get just enough liquid in.
That is pretty badass.
Yep.
We could have also
You
literally
get half of that.
we could have trickled it down the rope too.
Well,
Why was
I don't know if the rope would have been there.
So you
Why
bro-
was it Sabrina's turn, by the way?
Did it switch?
No, I think you didn't go back. That's what it was.
It did weird stuff.
Oh, you didn't.
Oh, we had problems on the weekend with turn order.
Yeah. Oh, you had the same issue we had last time where it was actually I think it was Friday. It was auto adjusting initiatives.
Oh,
Yep.
that's weird.
And
They've
kept-
done a new update to try and address that like 30 minutes ago.
Okay, first action's going to be to stride.
Oh, it
Um,
didn't even target the right person.
Right, now, I'm assuming that Sabrina is actually more like here because the rope bridge has fallen and pulled
Yes.
her against the side of the building?
Yes, I'll move her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Second action is an interact action to remove the rope from my pack. Third action is to dangle it down towards where she is and tie it to the trunk of one of these trees.
All right. So Trudy.
To give her some kind of advantage on the climb.
Okay, so an 8. Second, since Trudy added dying to themselves, it kind of screwed everything up. Second. There we go.
Okay. When do my bottle shenanigans
On your
happen?
turn.
Okay. So that would be interact, throw, and now I'm going to try and climb,
Correct.
which is athletics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it in basic action? Yes, it
Climb.
is.
Yep.
Oh.
Good luck.
Do you get an advantage for having a rope and not having to just climb with your hands?
Yeah.
It is an easier DC.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh, beams.
You do not make progress as your hand slips. But that is your turn.
Okay.
Lorelei.
Okay, I am nowhere near any of them.
Nope. But you can book
So
it
If
over
you
there.
could get underneath Sabrina, maybe you can catch her.
But I would have to get all the way downstairs, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So that's what I want to do. I want to start booking it downstairs.
You gotta go this way. Gotta go around this way.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. So let me try it.
Remember, Lorelei, nothing can possibly go wrong. Remember what happened last time you took my advice.
Yeah, well, this time I'm not literally going to try climbing down a rope.
All right, give me a second. Let me switch you over to.
How many feet was that?
You were 10 feet into your second movement.
My second movement.
Well, you could also just pull me
Yeah,
up.
you have 20 feet of movement per move, and you'd move 30.
Oh, okay. Into my second. Okay. Oh, yeah, I could just. Yeah, can I just reach her and pull her up?
You could possibly. Or I will even allow you can come down here to this room and possibly pull her into one of the windows if you break them open.
I
Oh,
will.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, so where would I be heading here? So.
And sorry, you were right here when you. You should have 30 feet left since you move at 20.
Okay, so where would they be?
You know that the bridge. Double check to make. Over here.
Okay.
So, and this way, and over here.
So that would be my second move.
Oh.
But that would also be my third move.
Yep. So you're at least there.
Yeah. Bye, Sabrina. Get to watch you like fall.
All right. Over there. And Estra. Gotta hold the rope.
Oh, I've been moved to again.
I've literally got a -1 on all of my strength skills, so
True, but it is tied off. The rope is tied off, correct?
Yes, so I made sure to tie it up rather than pulling it myself, because that would only end with me getting yanked down and falling with her.
You can try to pull her up at this point, though.
I could try. I'm not at all sure I would succeed. Okay, well, it's worth a shot. So would that be taking hold of the rope and pulling? Is that an athletics? And Trudy is like 50 feet down, just waking up.
Yes.
Okay, so I can't get any help. All right, I will give it a go. I know you won't tell me what the DC is, so I'll just roll
Yep.
basic.
Yeah, just roll a basic one.
And
You sit there, you're trying to pull, and Sabrina's heavier than you thought.
I'm gentle and willowy.
Yes.
And I was just thinking that I have cake.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You want to just wait, or ready in action
think
to aid?
You know what? I think it's clear the Reaper just really wants us. Let's just accept death.
No,
I
I
do
don't wanna
find
do
it.
that.
I do find it funny. It's falling every time.
Yeah, like for a chapter 1 of a campaign, this place has some unexpectedly deadly traps.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm, 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 mm.
This is some Final Destination shit.
But on the upside, if one of you does die, I get a reaction that gives me some extra health. So
That's not an upside.
it is for me. I'm the most important one here, obviously.
All right,
Uh-huh.
Estra, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Does anyone have any suggestions? That's what I've already tried.
You can aid. You can do a different type of aid. Since you've aided with the rope, that actually just lowers the DC. You can actually use an aid maneuver using athletics to try to help her up when she gets to the edge.
That's a good one. Okay, so I will position myself near the edge and use a ready action to prepare to lift her to safety as soon as she's within reach.
Okay. Trudy, you wake up, your eyes flutter open. See Sabrina's feet dangling high above you. Taste of berries? No, ocean and blood.
And I get up. Is my whip near me?
Your whip is near you.
All right. I will pick up my whip and stand up, so that's 2 actions.
Okay.
I get up.
Do you want to wait down there and possibly catch Sabrina should she fall?
That's just gonna make me go back down to 8. So no. That's just gonna knock me out again, and that'll be wounded 3, and that'll be dying. I'll be dead. I will spend an action gathering leaves and stuff.
Gathering leaves.
So you're gonna aid if should she fall to lessen the damage.
Yeah, like make an area around on the floor, like brambles and leaves and stuff.
You're so loved, Sabrina. All right, go ahead and end that turn. Sabrina.
It's okay. I've made a bed for you.
Temptation to cast electric arc.
Too far away.
Oh, that's true. Have to be telekinetic projectile, but I'm gonna climb.
All right, try that climbing again. So that is a success. You move up 5 feet for 20 feet of your land speed. You are at the edge now. So give me another one and see if you can make it up.
This would be the worst time to crit fail.
You You
No pressure.
fail to make any progress as you're sitting there trying to get your leg and your arm up. You're just not, that leg's not wanting to cooperate and bend the right way. So give me one more check for your final action.
Is she on the edge?
He is on the
If she's
edge.
on the edge.
Yes, you can aid her in this last one.
Okay, so I'll aid her with that.
Oh, I made the roll.
Oh, that's okay. The aid does help.
Not today, Pharasma!
You roll
Don't
back
blaspheme
inside.
the lady most kind.
And I'm sure you probably scoot further in.
Yeah, I do.
And guess what? That is all the dangers of the tree.
We've
You have
successfully negotiated all of the traps by setting them off.
Yes, you have successfully done.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, we have successfully disarmed this place by literally taking every single shot they have. They ran out of ammo.
All right. You will actually eventually find hidden within the folds of his bedclothes down at the feet. So that's why you guys did the first time. Find out some.
I knew going back there was a good idea.
All right. In his journal, you'll read a couple of. Bolin grew up in the logging camps of Andoran, the son of parents with too many offspring and too little affection. He was shy and scrawny, and he found himself the target of constant abuse from burly loggers' children, including even his own siblings. So he took to spending as much time as possible hiding in the woods. There, in the quiet amongst the trees, he could finally let his guard down. And in time, he managed to befriend local fae, including pixies and browning, and he began to pray that he turn out to be a changeling, anything but the child of boorish hue. He would return to his favorite grove, find it clear-cut, his fae friends nowhere to be found, and as he grew older, he filled out, and he used his new strength to fight these atrocities. Yet the loggers, those same childhood chums who spent their lives bullying him, only laughed as they bloodied his nose. Hopeless, he tried to drink his troubles away. It was on one of these benders that he first heard of Seven Arches. In Seven Arches, people served nature rather than the other way around. Guards called oaken stewards reminded citizens of the delicate balance between the need of humanoids and those of plants and animals. And so he set out immediately, vowing not to rest until he was apprenticed to the sagacious dream. And it worked. He excelled at his training and became a full oaken steward. With his knowledge and magic, he felt closer to the natural world than he had ever been before, while also appreciating the distance his status put between him and the deferential citizens. But his joy was short-lived, as his angry scrawlings say. He soon realized that for all of their talk of balance, the oaken stewards actually put humanoid interest first. He began to clash more and more with his superiors, eventually seeing them as just another petty hierarchy that was more concerned with internal politics than safeguarding their natural world. So he volunteered to patrol the nation's borders, venting his merciless frustrations upon anyone he caught sneaking into the arches. And then came the missing moment. He remembers seeing a tranquil natural world where humanoids were no more important than blades of grass. So he eagerly leapt through. Though he has no memory of what occurred in this time, he returned with a new determination to realize the perfect vision he glimpsed. Adding to his conviction were strange powers that he'd somehow gained in the missing moment, magic which allowed him to control the despoiled remains of plants, the wood in buildings, the fibers in fabric. To Bolin, this vegetative necromancy was a sign that he was chosen as an avatar of nature's vengeance. Any questions you have about this part?
Sounds
So
like a wild
he
mushroom
stole the key to give it to this second person, Kanipo the Slim.
Lorelai would literally just roll her eyes at how cliche his villainous backstory is.
He talks, then, of a skull-faced smile in the fog, a thick, stick-thin boogeyman who lurks near the wildwood, a shadowy absconder of the overly precocious. The slim, as far as he knows, is Fae, lord of the Thinlands, and powerful beyond mortal kin. He was chosen by him as an instrument. He's the one that sends the Gorgas. He's the one that made the Anublinet curse. And he will punish anyone who stands in his way.
What was the name?
Glutton for punishment.
Kanippo. I had posted it in chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that those two people were the same person. Okay. All right.
Punish
So
me
what would
more, Kanippo.
save it for when we get back to town and you can afford a brothel? Okay.
There is a sketch
So are people?
of him
Oh.
in the book. A spindly, 8-foot-tall humanoid with hairless, pale slate skin stretched over a taut, skull-like face with an oversized. And the only reason that you know the color is what it is and the size is what it is there is a picture of him and Bolin talking together.
Oh.
And Bolin looks quite handsome and fetching in his version.
Of course.
Of course he does.
It talks about the Thedlands and where they are located, which is along the western edge of the Wildwood. And you know you've gotten there when you see the shadows of the forest there that aren't anywhere else. It's an eerie place, but the soil's rich, and richer than it has any right to be, so folks say.
Where are we in location to that?
I would have to pull up the big map.
Okay.
And it talks about how in every one of their meetings, he never found Kanippo. Instead, Kanippo found him.
Mm-hmm.
And it never talks about him actually having a way to contact him.
So it might be a
Delusional
creature that
zealot.
can be invisible.
This just sounds above our pay grade. We really should bring him back to the Oaken Steward Lady.
Yeah. Is there anything that anyone wants to do before we get him back to town?
Have we cleared this place out?
You've cleared the
Yeah.
place out.
Yes. We've
Okay,
been in
let's go.
every single room.
Let's go
Okay.
back. Let's travel.
All right. And with that, you gain level 2.
Oh, thank God. More HP.
Yes. Yes, you get level 2.
I've got mine planned, and it is insanely cool.
All right.
Oh,
I look forward to it.
Nice.
I don't know what to do for my level 2.
Well, we're actually at a really great stopping spot. And we have about 30 minutes left on our stream. And we have actually quite a few viewers that have been chatting. Why don't we open it up for them to ask questions about characters, about you guys, and various different things or you could just talk to them and tell them the wild, crazy antics you have gotten into or want to get into.
Or
I'll take questions, I guess, if anybody wants to ask one. I don't know about you guys.
I'm
How
cool
you
with
feel
it.
about that?
I'm cool with it. I just wanted to. I'm just looking over my class options.
yeah, I don't mind answering stuff.
Oh, one other thing, Moon. I don't
Yes?
see the free archetype activated, so I can't put in the free archetype.
Right.
That's in the PF2E settings.
Classes first.
Try it again.
Okay. I will open up my sheet again. Oh, it's
All
weird,
right.
I don't see it.
Since I don't see any questions forthcoming, we can do a little bit of role play while you
Okay.
guys level up your characters. You guys are open for it?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I do love the background.
Ooh, Esoteric Warden's pretty good. I don't want Enhanced Familiar, because some Familiars suck. Except for the focus point recovery. What is Twilight Speaker dedication?
So as you get back to Seven Arch, meet up with drag your characters on there.
This would be at the Vine Hall, correct?
Correct. As you meet with her, you can see her looking over the battered and bruised bodies that you guys have. Even though it took 2 days to travel back, you still have bruises from all your mighty falls. And as upon spotting Bolin, you can see relief enter her eyes. Thank you. Did you find the key?
He already gave it to someone.
Frowns, her brows furrowing. Well, it was clear to me that with all his antagonism, he was probably a junior partner to the plot. But what have you found out?
Who did he say? It was some fae. Lord of the Thinlands, I think. I will point to whoever has the
Meepo?
book.
Hmm. I'd heard rumors. Folk tales, really. Honestly, I chalk them up to be the product of overimaginative minstrels, farmers afraid of the dark. You know, often
Oh,
people will make boogeymen out of nothing.
overimaginative
Indeed.
is an understatement. This guy literally follows an entire group of zealots that wants to purge all life that doesn't follow their order.
Well, if he's the one in charge, maybe that's what he wants to do. If it is not a human, then it has no cause to concern itself. But it could just be a figment of his imagination.
It's also clear from reading his diary that he claims the force that motivated him to commit these actions sought him out,
Mm-hmm.
and he was somehow chosen to commit these acts.
Well, I suggest you follow up the leads. Come through the Seven Archers breaking stacks. The library. I'm sure there is information you can find in there. Uh, did you find anything else out?
They were at the real Seven Arches, and they had captured a unicorn that
Okay,
they were going to sacrifice.
I see.
They were trying to bring back the Omnubliate curse.
They also took it upon themselves to occupy a dwarven homestead and were using the original
Gnome.
for gnomes. I'm sorry, gnomish homestead, and were using the original occupants to commit horrendous experiments.
I see. Well, that information. Definitely need to go through the quaking stacks. You can question residents on the Thinland farms. They might know more.
What are you going to do with Bolam?
Well, he's going to go on trial with the other, with under a council of Oakenstone. There, he will decide his fate. Nature is not kind to those that were.
That is true.
Yes. It shouldn't be.
Did you hear anything about the Gorgas attacks?
I believe
We're given.
Other than being attacked by a pack of them ourselves, having to fend them off trying to find Bolin.
well, this Lord of the Thin Lands claim, apparently in the journal, he claims to be the source of them.
I would I would have you guys interview one of the victims of the Gorgas attack. Gather your information. And investigate the scene of where they were attacked. Might be able.
That is possible.
But
In return, if Bolam gives up any useful information that might help us on our future searches, would you inform us of anything?
of course, we'll let you know. And here, you will actually take.
Lorelai would hand over Bolin's diary in case it contains any other information they might find
I'll
useful.
put it in party trade for you guys. Hopefully that'll help you.
It will.
So, when you return with the gate key, I can give you more. Because that is
All
something
right.
very important to us.
Yes.
And with that, we're done. You guys got to finish your level up before we can go any further.
Okay.
So, good, bad? Do you like it? You have fun nearly dying again, Nick?
Yeah. Yep. I wanted to take catfall as a joke, but I'm not trained in acrobatics.
So now you know you need to you need to pick up the skill.
I think it would be fun to have the new archetype from Treasure Vaults, Ursine Avenger form, where I can turn into a bear eventually.
So, not to sound like a noob, how do I level up?
If you go on your character sheet, you see where the number is where it says level.
Yeah.
Change that from 1 to 2.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was actually changing anything because nothing else literally
Yes.
got affected on the sheet.
All your numbers
And then,
actually
well,
improved
then
by
you
1.
have to go to your feats page, which is the what's it called? The feats page where you see the medal like tab. Can you see that?
I'm on my feats page, yes.
And you see where it's empty.
Oh, okay.
Click on the magnifying glass, and then you'll get all of the feats that are available to you. But the problem is that Foundry doesn't limit what you're not proficient in. So you have to double check that if you meet the requirements when you're selecting a feat.
Okay. That
It'll
helps
say
out.
the if you open it up, it'll say the prerequisites on the left-hand side. If you open up the feats.
I see.
Any of those you can just look at and read.
And then you can
Ooh, that's a lot of options.
It is a lot of options, which is why we're going to go ahead and call it for today. Thank you for everybody that is watching, everybody that hung out, gave a follow. We will be back next week, same time, unless either of you have limb facts for that.
Nope. I'm good.
All right. Then we will be
Yeah.
back next week. I will be
Yep.
streaming Outer Wilds starting at we'll go with 12:30, so I can grab lunch. And hopefully the rest have a great one.
I am.
Thanks for everything, Moon.
Yeah, thank you.
Again from Moon.
Yep. And who do we want to raid today? So we have a couple
I
of
don't know how Twitch works.
Okay, so we have a couple of different people that are streaming different things. We have Philip Schneider, who is doing the Illusion of Gaia game. We've got Flame GTR, who is doing Metroid Prime Remastered.
Ooh,
King
fun
Micadus is actually doing his WWE 2K23 stream, which is where it's actually story based, and all the people in chat actually get to participate. For those that have signed up for it. And then we also have DJ Ghost Pop, who is doing Stardew Valley.
Ooh, you said Illusion of Gaia was one of the options.
Yes, Illusion of Gaia.
I felt like that was one of the hidden gems of the Super Nintendo that a lot of people really didn't know existed.
All right.
Like
So,
that and Earthbound are like chef's kiss.
Or Fantasia.
all right. So Philip gets the vote for today.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm going to start the raid for everybody that's watching, and we will raid in